Hello guys, and welcome to Worship Keys. My name is Claire Virginia, and today I will be teaching you how to play Hold Me Now, Whole Heart by Hillsong United. It's such a beautiful song, and I am so excited to teach you how to play this. This is my first video on this channel, so show me some love, please. Hit like, hit subscribe, comment below, and yeah, let me know that you're here. I'm so excited. It's my first video. So thanks so much for watching, and let's get straight into the video. So this amazing song by Hillsong United, Hold Me Now, Whole Heart, starts with a guitar solo, but we can mimic that guitar solo on the keys. So I will play it for you quickly, and then we'll go through the notes. So it starts off like this. So it's going to keep repeating that way. So the first note is a G sharp, or an A flat, depending on how you see it, but I prefer to use the sharp sides. So this is G sharp, and G sharp is hit twice. And then we go to A, B, and then we are going to F sharp. Then F sharp is hit a second time, and then E, then F sharp again, then G sharp again, then G sharp a second time, third time, A, B, C sharp, back down again, B, A, and then G sharp. So I'll do it really slowly. So we've got two G sharps, A, B, and then F sharp, and then F sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, G sharp again, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, C sharp again, B, A, and then G sharp. And now it rolls around in this pattern I think it's four times, and then the verse comes in. So we'll try it again a little bit faster. G sharp, A, B, F sharp, E, F, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, and then we keep repeating it. So I'll do it a little bit faster, and we repeat it 4 times. Again. Okay, so it's only twice, sorry, my bad. It's twice that they repeat that, and then the verse starts. So we'll do it another time, nice and slowly. Again, second time. Okay, now the other hand over here is playing 4 chords. These 4 chords are E, B, E, A. So we've got E here, so we've got E, G sharp, and B. That makes it your E chord. Now we need B. That's going to be B, D sharp, F sharp. That's your B. Then we go back to E again, those 3 notes. and then now we need to go to an A. That's A, C sharp, E. And we keep repeating that pattern. So it will be E, then it will be B, and then it will be E again, and then we go to A. So depending on what you want to do, it's very chilled out in this beginning part. So you could hit the chords this way, but I tend to spread them out a little bit more because this part is quite chilled. So you could spread them out like this for the E chord, which is going to be E, it's going to be B, and then E again. So we're just mixing out the G sharp. So it's just these three notes. And then when we go to the B, we're going to do B. You can see B's right here. We're going to do the F sharp and the B again. That just makes it really wide. And then back to the E again. And then we're going to go to the A. So instead of A, C sharp, and E, we're going to do A, E, and A. Just to spread them out a bit, because it's quite a quiet time when that intro is going on. So you can play the both of them together if you're able. But let's hear what they kind of sound like together. I'm also not going to hit them all three. I'm going to hit them individually, kind of like a flowy kind of sound, because this part is really quite chilled out. So we don't want anything too loud or too fat, as what I call it. So we just want a nice flowy sound. And then we're going to go to then back to the E, and then we're going to do the A, E, A. So as that's happening, you're going to be playing those notes that we just went through in the intro. So we'll play it together. You'll play them together like that. The tempo is quite low. It's about 162, so it's quite low. And the timing is in a 6/8 time signature. So that means they are 6 beats in a bar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like a waltz almost, if you think about a waltz, but a 6/8 has six beats in a bar. So if you hear it's 1, 2, 3, can you hear the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean, guys. Something like that. But it's in 6/8. So that's the intro. So if you want to start, we can start with the intro like that. Now the second time, it only comes down to this part, doesn't go back to the D sharp. Then the verse starts. So the verse starts just before the intro ends, so you have to be ready to do the first chord of the verse, which is an A, okay? So if we go to it again. Hold me now in the hands that created the heavens. So you have to be ready to come straight in with that A as you're doing the intro. So the intro is only twice. The second time, it doesn't get back to the G sharp. So it's hold me now. Sorry. Now in the hands that created the heavens. So you have to remember to try and come back in. So for the verses, the chords that we'll be looking at are A, E, B, C sharp minor. So that is basically the chords that we'll be looking at in the verse. So after you've done your intro, hold me. So if you hit the A here like this, so we got A, C sharp, and E. Hold me now in the hands that created the heavens. I just like to tap this as I'm waiting for the next line. Find me now where the grace runs as deep as the scars. So for A, C sharp, E. Then the next chord is an E. So we drop down a little bit for an E, G sharp, B. Okay. And then for the B chord, we're going to do B, D sharp, and F sharp. So for the A chord is we've got A here, which is A, C sharp, E. And then we've got an E chord, where we've got E, G sharp, B. And then we have the B chord, B, D sharp, F sharp. So we're going to go around those for the first 4 lines, and then that's when the C sharp minor is introduced. So, hold me now in the hands that created the heavens. I just like to hit the B while I'm waiting. Find me now where the grace runs as deep as your scars. Now the next 3 lines is a little bit different, so we're still holding on to the B here. She sings, you pulled me. So for from, the word from, she hits a C sharp. So since we're already here, a C sharp minor, let me be specific, C sharp minor. So now we're here, we're going to go up. I'm only hitting one note probably here anyway. And C sharp, what we're going to do, C sharp minor chord is a C sharp, it's an E, and then a G sharp. Those are the 3 notes that make up a C sharp minor chord. So if we hit them together, that is a C sharp. So this happens on after the first 4 lines is when it's introduced. So we'll go from the beginning, and then you'll hear where it's introduced. Hold me now in the hands that created the heavens. Find me now where the grace runs as deep as your scars. You pulled me from the clay, set me on the rock. So the pattern is still the same. We're just introducing a C sharp in the middle there. So before the A chord. So as we do the last line, run as deep as your scars, we're here. You pulled me, and then C sharp, from the A again, clay, and then E, you set me on the rock, that's a B. You called me, and then C sharp, by your name, E again, made my heart whole again. So that's the verse 1 that you've gone through. Now verse 2, set up in terms of chords is exactly the same. So it's just different words. Lift it up. And because verse 2 has a little bit more instruments, then you can make it a little bit more creative. So lift it up is the next line. Lift it up, and my knees know it's all for your glory, that I might stand with more reasons to sing than to fear. You pulled me from the clay, set me on the rock. that's verse 2. Exactly what we did before. Now, in this first, I think this bit is called pre-chorus, but you guys could, because I'm not really sure. They've got a pre-chorus and then they have a chorus. So I'm not really sure, but I think this is pre-chorus. That's what we're going to call it, just for today's sake. Anyway, so the pre-chorus comes in, and it is, again, you just want to punch the chords once in every bar for the pre-chorus. I think that really has a really nice sound, and it's quite punchy. So the pre-chorus starts with a C sharp minor chord. So after you've done the last line of verse 2, may my heart whole again. So we're in B, that's what we're holding. I'm just holding one note here, and I've got the B, D sharp, and F sharp right here. So you have to actually hit the chord just before the words start. So if you do the count, hear my heart whole again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Here I stand, high and surrendered, I need you now. So those first two lines is a C sharp, which we've got a C sharp minor chord. I keep saying that. It's a C sharp minor chord, C sharp, we've got E, and then we've got G sharp. So we hit those three together. So here I stand. And we're going to do our B, which you already know how to do. We've got our B, D sharp, and F sharp. So the first chord is the C sharp minor chord. So here I stand, and hit the B, high and surrendered. So first line, so here I stand, high and surrender I. Then we need to hit the E chord, which is going to be E, G sharp, B. So we'll do that together. So here I stand, then the B, high and surrender, E, I need you now. So that last chord is an A. We've got A, C sharp, and E. So we hit that together. Back to the C sharp minor chord again for the next part. Hold my heart, B, now and forever my soul cries out. And this is, in my opinion, the chorus bit, but the chords are the same. So we're going to do that again. Once I was C sharp minor, broken, and then hit the B. Your love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. So the only difference here on that chorus section is that the last line ends on an E, whereas the part earlier ended on a chord. So we're going to go from the pre-chorus to the chorus together. So we got C sharp minor. So here I stand, B, high and surrender, E, I need you now. Back to C sharp minor. Hold my heart, now and forever my soul cries out. C sharp. Once I was broken, B, but your love my whole heart, A through. Sin, C sharp, has no hold on, B, me, 'cause your grace holds me now. So we'll do that chorus and pre-chorus just one more time. So we'll start with the C sharp. So here I stand, high and surrender, I need you now. Hold my heart, now and forever my soul cries out. Once I was broken, but you love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. Okay, perfect. Once we've done that, we're going to go into verse 3, which I'm just going to play through because we've gone through that already. And that grace. At this point, I think you want to try and add few more notes because the song is starting to lift up. It's starting to get a bit louder. Some more instruments are starting to come in. So you want to add a bit more variation at this point because verse 1 and verse 2 were very quiet and laid back, and now it's starting to build, basically, is what you want. So the next verse is the same chords. Okay, so I'm just hitting the chords, nice and big here. Going back to the B, that's it. So we're going to keep doing the same, it's going to be the same chords. Yeah. So, you crash those, left no stone unturned. You stepped out of the grave. Yep, so we're going to go back to that pre-chorus again, and at this point now, you can do it a bit bigger, a bit more notes, or you could roll around the notes of the chord if you want to, which is what I tend to do. So, here I stand, high and surrender, I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever, my soul cries out. Once I was broken, your love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. Okay, so here in the part where we're doing the pre-chorus for the second time, the difference is we do end on the A, but what happens here is that we're ending on the A instead of the E. So we had the pre-chorus first, and then we have the chorus, once I was broken, 'cause your grace holds me now. When we did that the first time, we ended on the E. We just stayed here. Ready for verse 3? And the grace, whatever the words are, I can't remember. So then when we're doing the pre-chorus and the chorus for the second time, we don't actually end on the E, we go to the A because they're going to repeat a chorus again. So we'll go from pre-chorus. So here I stand, B, high and surrender, the E, need you now. That's the A chord, back to C sharp minor. Hold my heart, the B, now and forever, my E, soul cries out. That was the A, back to C sharp. Once I was broken, then the B, but you love E, whole heart, A through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. E, then we go to A, healed and forgiven, same chords. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. We go back to the A again, and she's repeat this line. And your grace holds me, C sharp, and then B, she repeats it. Your grace holds me now. It's the E, then we go to A. Your grace holds me now, C sharp, and then B. One more time. Your grace holds me, E, and A. Then now we've got a bit of an instrumental where we are doing the intro chords again, and that same intro on this side of the hand, if you remember it. So this part, they repeat it at least, I think this first part is 4 times, and then the chords slightly change. So the first time it's the chords that we did before, which is the E, and then the B, then the E again, E again, the B, B, E again, Okay, then this is where it changes. Now this is still doing the same thing, but she changes to a C sharp. So C sharp is, we've got C sharp minor, C sharp, E, and G sharp. So what I did to spread it out a little bit, I did a C sharp, G, and then C sharp again. So now the first chord is a C sharp minor with the same pattern on the right hand. So now we're doing the C sharp here, and she does that twice over. She'll do this twice, and then we're going to go to the chorus again, which is, the pre-chorus. Here I stand, which is the C sharp, which you know how to do now. And she repeats the pre-chorus and the chorus and back to the Grace Holds Me Now, and then back to the chorus again. So the instrumental bit we'll go back to, which is basically the intro twice, and then we keep going for another 2 times, but instead of doing E as the first chord, we do a C sharp minor. So we'll do it now so you can hear what it sounds like. This is it normal, E again, and the A. We're going to do the E, back to E again, and A. Now it's the C sharp. Then we've got E, then A, then it's the C sharp. Then we've got the B, then the E, then we've got the A, and then you go back to the C sharp. Here I stand, then the B, I am surrender, E, needing you now. C sharp again. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Once I was broken, but you love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. And then we do the A because she's going back again. Healed and forgiven. Then the B. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. Then we go to A because she's repeating. Your grace holds me now. Grace holds me now. So we're going to do the A, back to C sharp. Grace holds me now. Then the B again, the last line. Grace holds me, E, now, A. And she goes back to the healed, and which is the chorus. So we go back to C sharp. So at this point, it's very quiet. So you could go up and then do it up here and have some floaty notes. So yeah, if you want to, you can go back up here if you want to. So she does the same chords again, but because it's just very quiet, you can bring it further up if you want to. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. So you can do that part again. So after she's done, your grace holds me, we're here now, and then A. Healed and forgiven. B. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. And she keeps going again. And your grace holds me now. And your grace holds me now. So really and truly, you could carry on doing that section over and over again if you wanted to. But that last section is very quiet, so I thought I would bring the chords up further this way and actually do them in a very flowy way. So instead of hitting them just like this, what we're doing, you know what it is. So instead of hitting them like this, I wanted to flow them out. Healed and forgiven. So what I'm doing is just going through the notes of the chord. I'm not doing too much back here on this one. So this is just getting hit once and then twice while this is going. And I'll do that with every chord. Healed and forgiven, if you want to. And then we go on to the B. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. And your grace holds me now. Grace holds me now. So you could keep repeating that. But that is basically the entire song, and that is how you play it. So guys, thanks so much for watching my first video. You can leave me a comment below of any other songs that you want me to teach you how to play. And if you look below, there should be a link to the chord sheets so you can have a look at it, and it's great because it tells you what chord to play at which point or which word of the song. So I'll leave a link below to a chord sheet that you can use for yourself, and I will see you in my next video. So please like, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful things, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.